Hi. My favorite assessment strategy would be observation based. I think observation is really the best assessment strategy for any subject. I think just what a teacher sees from his or her students, what they can do, what they can't do, and having that knowledge is really the best assessment that there is out there. Of course, observation based assessment isn't always the easiest data to collect. And of course, everybody wants data from us. They want the district, the state, everybody wants the data. So the challenge in observation assessment is taking the data and putting it into data form. But specifically, observation-based assessment, I would say what I would refer to as like a live assessment. I think real-time assessment might be a term for it, where you're in the classroom. It could either be done in whole group or when you're doing like centers or stations with small group, and you're just working with the students and you're seeing what they can do and you're getting answers from the students and you can give them real-time feedback and you can actually work on, okay, well, if this is incorrect, where's the error? Let's identify the error instead of they're turning in an exit slip or they're turning in a worksheet and then you're grading it and then you're going back later and trying to work on that error. You're doing it in real time. And I was actually able to use this like 3 weeks ago. I subbed and was doing a review for a unit exam, and it was the whole class, the whole group. And instead of when they were working, I'd give them the time to work a problem. And instead of asking for one or two answers and then going, okay, that's correct, I gave every raised hand a chance to answer, accepted every answer, and then I would tell them the correct answer. And then we would go back and quickly, okay, well, with the incorrect answers, we would identify the errors. And in real time, I was helping these students. I was able to see which students get it, which students don't get it, which students need more help, and those students that need more help, we can work on it right now. We don't need to collect data and then go back and work on it. We're working on it right now. And to me, I think that's maybe the most effective way to do an assessment because it's not collecting data and then figuring out how to work on it and then going back and working on it. You're doing it all right there. And my experience with that day was that the students were very engaged. Everybody was raising their hand to answer. They were more than willing to give me their answers and work on finding what the problem was and how to correct it. So for me, that's what I think is my favorite assessment strategy so far that I've read about or come across in the classroom would be observation based.